Long before any of us were even a whisper in the wind, there was a menace to society with Fur, the original main character. The person most anime characters are based on. The one, the only, Wukong the Monkey King. Broski wasn't just strong, he was god tier level hacks at birth. Damn. Broski came out the room, cracked his hell. Just look at him ore farming in front of the heavens like that. Like, that shit cold as hell, bruh. God damn, excuse me, look at the scenery. Look at the damn view, god damn. Man was jumping around heaven, doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do, as if he owned the place for real. Flexing on deities, talking trash to immortals. Man was the embodiment of Black Air Force energy before it even existed. And the Jade Emperor did not like that.
Excellent monkey, catch his fade.
And Wukong ain't give no fucks. Chucks a peach at him like, god damn, this nigga loves throwing food at this man's for real, for real. That's just how much this nigga don't give no fucks. So this giant pulls up and he makes quick work out of him. Instant transmission, man's ate that foot real good, gone. So Nezha pulls up, weave, block, block, you're gone too. And the Heavenly Kings pull up, start playing their mixtape, and shit blew him back. That man set Orochimaru after him, but he made quick work out of him. The whole Celestial squad tries to run his fade, and he shot arrows at him, and nigga turned into a goddamn Beyblade and canceled the arrows. Grab man's by the beard, and goddamn, shit ain't no way you getting grabbed by another man for real. By the beard? That's rough, I can't even lie. And he yeeted that nigga to the ground. So this man washed everybody, and Wukong wanted to become a great sage. But then Buddha pulls up, and he couldn't let that shit slide. So he locked the Monkey King under the mountain of 5 elements. Not dead, just trapped. Basically on timeout. For 500 goddamn years. And also, he immortal, so can't be killed, just in prison. But that's what I mean though. Like I'm telling you, this nigga the original YN. The first felon, for real. You can see it right here. Fast forward 5 centuries later, humans are out here minding their business, traveling through the mountains, and some goddamn mountain trolls descend on them like IRS agents during tax season. Shit tough. And not gonna lie, this scene, I know it's a kid's movie, but this is actually scary as hell, bruh. Imagine traveling, this is very rural. First of all, that's scary as fuck. One misstep and you're gone. And then some Hulk-looking primitive beast pull up. Like, all of y'all is cooked. What the fuck was we supposed to do? Damn. And like, all of these people are dead right now. That's tough. Everybody gets folded. Even the dad gets washed, bruh. He tried it real good. He was able to cook one, but that wasn't enough. And this is the scariest part. Just look at the mama getting surrounded by them. Like, what the fuck is you supposed to do? But she a gangster for real. I can't lie, she's stronger than me. She looked around, saw no way out, and shorty just sent it. Gone. Jumped off the cliff without looking back. Child in hand too. What in the heavenly? God damn. I could never, but shit, respect to you. She really said YOLO, left it in the hands of God, and said fuck it, and jumped. So cut to this monk, and we see that the child survived, but the mom is nowhere to be seen. R.I.P. to a legend, for real. The monk picks up the child, Express River shipping out here. He raises the kid, and when I say this movie crazy, bruh, look at these biomes. This nigga traversing a whole bunch of biomes with this kid, bruh, and by himself, goddamn. So he names him Liuer. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but I cannot with these Asian names, bruh. Y'all already know my history with them, so no thank you. But he names him Child of the River, basically. The boy grows up goofy, pure-hearted, always causing problems, unintentionally. But he loves stories about Sun Wukong. Deep down, he wants to be strong. He wants to fight trolls. He wants purpose. And then one day, shit, he called it and he got it. The trolls return. They attack them, but these niggas really looking at the arrows like, did these dumbass who was really think this useless shit is gonna do something against us? Puny humans. Out here laughing at them like, damn. So they stormed the place and they couldn't do shit. Dog, ain't y'all trained for this shit? It's basically like them motherfuckers in Attack on Titan. They were trained to fight Titans, but as soon as they saw them, they froze, bro. Literally, y'all are not useful. So 49 kids get snatched up like Pokemons, but they was missing one girl for whatever type of R. Kelly ritual type of shit they were trying to do. And this guy found one, but Liuer managed to save her. So the trolls go straight after him. And he brought Shifu in and shenanigans too. Jesus, mans can't get a break. They sprint for their lives, even hit as statues, and goddamn, Shifu strong as hell. As they find Liuer, this nigga pushed the whole statue on them. Damn. Like, my bad, old man. Goddamn, how much you bench? How much does this shit even weigh? Jesus Christ, what the hell? So this nigga really thinks he's Tarzan, jumping around, and then he gets caught and falls. But see, IRL, this movie would have been done right there, bro. You would have been dead. It would have been done. But this kid lands on a damn log and turns into the Silver Surfer. Honestly, God was handling this whole situation right here. And that's the craziest part. Actually, the whole movie crazy as hell. But it's another crazy part. Liuer flying, and he snatched her mid-air as if he playing 2K. Dives down the mountain. Dog, this ain't Disney World. He was supposed to die right there. What the hell? Look at the fall, bro. My man's is breaking the sound barrier and he's still alive. Surprisingly, how the hell is that even happening? But they survived and got the trolls acting a fool and they escaped. But now he lost. Shifu screams for him, and I can't lie, now we gotta find my location and shit. But back then, yeah, we was cooked. If you was lost, ain't no way nobody finding you. My dog is screaming at the world, and just look at how fast it is. I can't even lie, that shit beautiful as hell, but damn, ain't no way you would have found him. So they are traveling, but the trolls find him, and he stumbles right into this cave. He trips, falls, and finds this crystal, analyzes it, and accidentally breaks it. The trolls arrive, and they run after Liuer, but when he was closest, boom, Sun Wukong wakes up. And that nigga dressed as a homeless Chinese monk. He's still partially in prison though. But he cooks the trolls and damn, just look at this shit. Maj jumped, destroyed the things around him to attack him. My bad, what the hell, huh? Like turn into a Beyblade trying to snatch the rocks and just use them as a weapon. The hell? Wukong jumps out the mountain, hitting that Tarzan, and he is finally free. The outside world is even more beautiful than he remembers. But when he tries to use magic, straight pain. A Buddha seal burned into his soul. He was nerfed. Liuer and the baby girl look up like they just met their favorite hero. And Wukong ain't having that.
Bro, leave me alone. I'm not your babysitter.
By the way, he also raised by Jackie Chan. He a goat in the English dub version. And as Liuer learned he was the Monkey King, he just kept on following him even more. Asking questions non-stop.
Does nezha have 3 eyes?
No.
Is the Dragon King humongous?
Shit, yeah, but his brain tiny as hell.
Do the Heavenly Kings share a bathroom? Nigga, what type of question is that?
Wukong's soul leaves his body. You can literally see him questioning why he even broke the Heavenly Seal in the first place. Then a stone monster Buddha left behind shows up to finish the job and drag Wukong back. Basically, a magical prison warden. And Wukong getting low-key cooked. But then he throws a kick and realizes that that nigga can regenerate. Yeah, shit no fair. He sees the spell on him and decides to focus on removing it, but he's getting washed at the same time. So he almost gets bodied, but Liuer couldn't let that slide. And this crazy child jumps on the beast's back. Dog, are you crazy? Well, yeah, he is. Just his mama already jumping with no look back, straight off in the dips of whatever the hell this was. And he the same, I guess. So he was actually able to remove the spell and the monster explodes, but so does he. And he fell. But this child lucky as hell. He fell into the river again. I guess nigga really is the child of the river for real, for real. This makes no sense, bro. Jumped into nothingness so many times and every time you just find ways to survive, bro. God damn. Cut to the trolls' hideout and their master gave them one last chance to get the girl and he transforms them. So Liuer finds the temple and goes to analyze it and finds Pigsy, formerly Marshal Tian Pang. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly again, but hey, this nigga basically. He tries to steal the food and we find out now reincarnated as a goddamn pork-flavored demon. Basically a pig. After losing the fight with Wukong 5 years ago. Yeah, now when he landed down on the ground, he landed in a pig barn. And he transformed into a pig. That's tough.
Look at what you did to me. I've been eating slop for centuries.
But deep down, he's a good dude. Goofy, but loyal. And when he transforms, it's impressive. For like 3 seconds. And then he pops back into a pig because he can't hold that shit for longer than one breath. It's a little tough. Liuer thinks it's amazing. Wukong thinks it's pathetic. Nigga got no cardio too, so it's barely useful. Pigsy joins the squad anyways. As he transforms back, Liuer is met face to face with a white dragon. Majestic as hell, I can't lie. He pops like he wants an appetizer, especially Liuer. He analyzes them and decides to leave. Flies away majestically. Y'all lucky as hell for a guess y'all ain't his type, but goddamn, bro, Jesus. But things are getting dangerous fast. They find an inn for the night, and this nigga barged in, splattering shorty. Tough. Then Wukong did the same thing, bro, down here disrespecting the fuck out the inn owner for no reason whatsoever. And afterwards, this nigga, he had to orf him a little bit. He picked up the damn tea thing and threw it up and just caught it. Bro, why you had to do all of that? But it's not necessary, but I mean, it was cool, I can't lie, but really? The place is warm, cozy, and suspiciously friendly. Too friendly. The innkeeper looked at the baby, and y'all know babies can smell bitch, and it was oozing off of her. So they get a room, and turns out the innkeeper are trolls in disguise. Fat Pigmans was trying not to get caught getting some snacks at night, but he ain't slick with it for real. They nasty as hell too. Ugh, out here loving snot and shit. Not gonna lie, I was gonna throw out way too many goddamn times watching this movie. Like, ugh, so many nasty things happen. Well, 2 specifically, but no thank you, ugh. So she catches a mean kick by Wukong, and turns out the whole building is a trap to kidnap the baby. Chaos erupts, Wukong fights, knocks these guys out, throws this other one, Pigsy screams and dodges, but gets shot by troll number 3. But pops back out. Now, if this was a 13+ movie, you already know this troll's face would have been disintegrated and exploded in goriest ways possible. Wukong continues cooking, and Liuer grabs the baby and tries to run, but Shorty pulled up trying to snatch him away, but Liuer made quick work out of her. Not gonna lie, my bad, Jit, you doing good. So Wukong goes to help, jumps off this guy, and gets tackled down. Slams Buddy on the wall, uses us as a damn pedestal, but damn, what the fuck we do? Catching strays out here for real. Then hits that Spider-Man special and cooks the other trolls. But he still gets tackled, so he throws Piggy at the door to save the kids. But again, that nigga is useless as hell. What was you doing up in heaven for real? Like, you ain't useful for shit, my dog. Apart from spare food, I guess. So he gets to Liuer and actually used his fat ass stomach to expel Shorty out the inn. Not bad, I guess that was useful. So they run out and land on Shorty too. Damn, you're lucky, ain't it, for real? And Wukong destroys the inn while escaping. And this nigga was waiting there menacingly this whole time. The boss was just looking at them. Dog, we see you. You ain't slick with it. You trying to be Batman so bad. Calm down. Why send the trolls if you could have handled the situation by yourself? But not gonna lie, Hun done powerful. Out here flexing the sauce and levels up the trolls. So Wukong used the bamboo stick to cook him up, and she was tough. Combos going wild. Jumps at them, but Buddha reminds him that he nerfed. So he hits the first one, second, gone. Third strike, you're out. And hence that taunt. They surrounded. Cuts this one, another one, uppercuts this guy, sends him flying, and they can really just hitting smash combo specials right now, bro. It's crazy. Out here also hitting crazy stripper moves too. Damn. And just kept on going. And this nigga's still barely useful. Bruh. Shit, even Liuer more useful than this man's. Just trying to get the ball on the go. He cooked up one man's too. Damn. So Wukong used 2 trolls left in the staff, used it to propel himself onto the boat, and calls it back Mjolnir style. Thor would have been goddamn proud, and cooks this guy while landing. Shit, aura points going crazy. But it wasn't over yet. His monkey senses were tingling. There was one left, about to catch Liuer, and he yeets the staff at his face. But it wasn't over yet. Again, Han Dun pulls up. He kidnaps the girl, and Liuer bit him, trying to get the girl back. My man's taking notes from pain, and force pushed him away. So Wukong tried attacking him, but he wasn't strong enough. He gets blown back easily. And that nigga places dirty ass paws on this nigga face, talking smack at the same time.
Bruh, you ugly ass monkey. You really think you can do nothing to me? You only as much worth as this dirt on my foot, for real, for real. Lick this shit on my foot, bro. That's all you can do. Nasty ass, ugly ass, whack ass monkey. Your drip ugly too, bro. Fuck you talking about.
So he leaves and destroys the boat as he does. But they survived. But Wukong, angry and mad, he gives up. Not my problem, he says. That moment hit hard. Our hero, the great sage, refuses to help. Liuer is devastated. The hero he looked up to didn't live up to his legends. Liuer runs away and does what main characters do. He'll save them himself. But what the fuck a kid gonna do? Shit, not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna retract that statement. Cause not gonna lie, them anime kids be doing too many crazy things. I can't even lie. So we'll see. And so he stumbles upon the 2 human trolls. He sneaks into enemy territory, following them. Meanwhile, Wukong tries to free himself, but that's still tighter than Asian Pum Pum. And then he finds Liuer's handmade doll of him, the great sage he wanted Wukong to be. And something cracks inside him. This kid believed in him, even when he didn't believe in himself. So Wukong thinks to himself,
Shit, I'm the shit. I'm the Monkey King. I'm the motherfucker that every anime character is based on. But I got the drip, I got the sauce, I got a big ass long ass stick, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure these fucking with that, you know what I mean? But I'm the shit. What am I doing out here tripping over the fact that I ain't cook up this one ugly ass man, bruh? Damn. Alright, dog, let's go get them kids.
And cut to Han Dun's Liuer. And basically the reason why he got 100 kids is to become immortal. But what the fuck, my dog? Crazy though, man is doing black magic, sacrificing kids. And y'all gotta remember, this a kid's movie. And there's shit like this in it. Bro, what the hell fucked up? So Liuer pulls up and gets spotted, but Plot be on his side for real, for real. Oh, spoke too soon. Bruh. He punches her, but she ain't felt nothing. And then she eats a stick. Shifu was back. But how the fuck did he even get there? Mans, do you have a goddamn built-in GPS baby finder in your body? Bro, what the hell? First of all, what is you doing in this lair? Second of all, how did you know he was in this lair himself, bro? Like, huh? Makes no sense. So the trolls fall into the pit. And they were about to fall in too, but managed to land on the baby prison wrecking ball thingy and destroy the lair at the same time and escape. But they almost fell off. Now again, these kids are supposed to all be dead right now just from the bounces that this shit is doing. Bro, they're supposed to be squashed, but anywho, I'm just showing y'all how crazy this thing is. You look up and an eclipse is near. Man gets mad and starts hitting that jumper power attack and snatches Liuer and hangs him off the cliff. It was over. Psych, Avatar pulls up and airbends. I mean, the gang is back with the damn dragon. What? Shit pulling up in style, my bad. New whip, new squad. What's going on over here? And so the dragon gets a meal and dips. I guess that was his type. And Wukong is back. Still in some goddamn trash ass clothes though. I can't lie, you gotta change that up real soon, my dog. Oh, and Piggy is there too. And actually levels up. Goes to attack. And yeah, should have guessed it. Wukong jumps. Ugly Man charges up a Hadouken, but gets cancelled out by a rock he threw, which ended up cooking up the trolls. Nice. Throws attacks but gets blocked, then handled like a damn bicycle and gets the shit kicked out of him. So he goes to snatch up the kids again, but gets hit by a rock, pissed him off so bad, the emo hairstyle came out. Wukong hits that earthbending Tai Lung special, but he blocks them and weaves the last one, but didn't weave this random troll that got on him. The fuck? He charges him and instant transmissions behind him, taking notes from Goku out here, goddamn, and the combos are going crazy. Straight out of DBZ, I know this nigga a fan for real. Hits him with the right, kicks him up, shout out Gon versus Pito, slams him down, and then pulls out a goddamn spirit bomb, cause why the fuck not? And sends it straight at him. They was both down for the count, but Moon Emo Mans got back up first, and Wukong wasn't done. He hits him with a mean Shoryuken, even got the trolls acting crazy. So Moon attacks, and Wukong dodging. But damn, this nigga really just trolling shit right now for real. But Wukong, a Weave Nation certified expert, he charges him, destroys the rock, and gets a clean left. He tackles him and gets thrown around. And down there, it's straight chaos. More blasts. Nigga really feeling like Vegeta out here when he doesn't know what to do against an enemy. Then he gets hit back. The platform is breaking down, but the fade is more important. These guys really boxing right now. Wukong goes for a left, blocked. He counters, but gets blocked too. And again, then he pushed him back, but he wasn't done.
Man, get your nasty ass paws off me, nigga.
God, this nigga so mad he turned into whatever the fuck this shit is. Straight out of JJK nightmare fuel for real, goddamn. But he falls. It was over, or so we thought. Wukong was fried. He gives back the doll, but it wasn't over. The solar eclipse hits. They look down, and the emo mans transform into gigantic square-ass goddamn monster, bruh. Jesus Christ, nasty as hell too, damn. But shit, I'm telling you, Liuer and Shifu are in some of the craziest situations out here, bro. Look at them hanging out on the side of this while all of this is happening, bro. Damn. Shout out Shifu and Liuer for saving the kids for real, but these some goddamn pro climbers out here for real. Jesus Christ. Grip strength going insane. Like, how is y'all holding on with all of this chaos happening around you and this beast just crushing everything too? Liuer wants to help Wukong. But what the fuck is you gonna do, bruh? Use a kid again. But not gonna lie, again, them Asian kids crazy. But still, you even crazier. My dog, you ain't got no powers. You ain't got no sauce. You ain't got no bread. The fuck is you gonna do? This is a giant monster we talking about right now. And you just barely came out your deceased mama's womb, bro. Relax, bruh. Still got a lot of life to live. Chill. But still, he throws a stick. And, really? That was your big idea? Wukong is stuck, so the beast changes its target to Liuer, which made Wukong angry enough to break out. The whole temple is collapsing. Wukong runs after Liuer to save him, but it was too late. Liuer gets crushed. Wukong looks around and finds his hand. He might still be good, but nah, he done. My dog, this is a kid's movie. How y'all got us seeing a dead kid, the dead main character, bro? This makes no sense. I was supposed to see a happily ever after happening right now, but why is he dead? No. And so Wukong had never felt that much pain before. Nobody cared for him as much as this kid did, and he never valued anyone's life but his own. And then he breaks. The seal is still there, but it didn't matter. He walks one step at a time. Each step echoes in the cavern. Man's feeling like Moses. As the beast throws a boulder, he uses it to summon his armor, straight Power Ranger style, morphing that shit onto him, stylish as hell. I can't even lie, that's some sauce right here. And then pulls out the OG staff out his ear, straight out his Minecraft inventory, and slashes the beast. He broke Buddha's seal with pure emotions. Unlocks all his powers again, not for ego, not for rebellion, but for love. He obliterates Hundun in seconds. My man's turned into a whole other Beyblade again, spins around him a whole bunch of times and just cooks him up. And so Wukong, the hero, is back. Y'all see what I did there? Title drop a little bit, you feel me? Clock it. And then we hear a voice. Liuer was still alive. Good goddamn job, cause damn, bro, I would have been pissed as hell. But the movie ended right there. So if you guys wouldn't have watched the credits, y'all would have known that he's actually still alive. But yeah, moral of the story, this movie ain't just about monsters, magic monkeys, and trolls. It's about purpose, and about how it finds you even when you aren't ready. Sun Wukong was strongest when he fought for himself, but he became legend when he fought for others. Liuer was just a random kid with no powers, no strength, no sauce, no aura, no game. But his heart moved mountains and freed gods and changed destiny. Pigsy was a joke, but loyalty made him valuable. Not gonna lie, he's still a joke though, I can't even lie. But even the coward can raise when the moment calls. The point is, you don't wait to feel ready to become who you're meant to be. Your purpose shows up messy, loud, inconvenient, just like those kids showed up for Wukong. Sometimes you don't choose the mission chooses you. And when you finally stop running from it, when you fight for something bigger than your ego, you unlock a version of yourself you didn't even know existed. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, comment down below what I should watch and react to next, because I can't lie, these animated movies are actually taking me by the heart. I can't lie. And this one was so fire. I've been wanting to watch it for the longest time and finally was able to do it. And here's the video about it. So hey, subscribe today to join the gang on the road to 10K, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ross out.